And we're also going to bring somebody else on the line who is extremely talented, Miss Cherise Carney-Nunez, who created Nappy. And Nappy isn't only a poem, it's actually a book as well. So Cherise is an author. And just to give you a little snippet about her, she actually went to school with our president, Mr. Barack Obama. So we'll let her share some more information about that and some other information about herself. Welcome to the show, Cherise.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you on the show, and in a little bit we're going to play your piece and actually have you announce it. But we want to ask you, first off, how long have you been an author?
Well, when people ask me how long I've been writing, I always say I've been writing since 3rd grade. I've been writing all of my life under the encouragement of my mother. It's Valentine's Day, and so if she's listening, I have to say Happy Valentine's Day to Mom. Mothers are just so important in everything that we do. And so that really was my inspiration to begin writing. However, I started actually authoring books and publishing books in since about 2003, 2004.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you heard me kind of bust you out a little bit about going to school with Barack Obama.
Yeah, you didn't warn me about that.
So how did that happen? You all went to Harvard together, correct?
Yes. We were. We both went to Harvard Law School, and I was president of BOLSA at the time, and he was a BOLSA member, BOLSA Law Students Association.
Oh, very interesting. So, Cherise, share with us what inspired you to create this wonderful piece titled Nappy.
Well, Nappy was inspired, honestly, gone after a 3-hour session that I had doing my little girl's hair. At the time, she was about 3 years old, and it was one of those down, drag them out sessions that we are all so familiar with. We're very tender-headed. I have the tender-headed gene in my family. Actually, there were 3 girls that my mom had. There were three of us, and we always had Afro puffs. I was wondering why. And once I had my own daughter, I realized why. But my daughter was crying and just really having a bad time of it. And she looked up at me with big eyes, and at the time I had my hair relaxed, and I kept saying, "Oh, it's okay, it doesn't hurt," and she kind of looked at me like, "It doesn't hurt you." And so I didn't know what else to say, and I'm a poet. I always write poetry, and often when I don't know what to say or know what to do, I write or I think in metaphors, and I didn't know what else to say, so I said, well, you know what, God gave you this hair as a gift. He wanted you to be strong. He wanted you to know that there wasn't nothing that you couldn't handle. And that's really how the poem Nappy came about. One of your guests earlier today was talking about nappy as a metaphor for strength, talking about the kink or the coil or the curl in the hair, and that being a metaphor for the strength of black women. And that's really how it came out. I don't often hear people talk about it in that way, but that was actually the inspiration behind and the way that I use nappy as well. And so what I did then is I started to tell my daughter, well, your hair is strong just like all the black women in history that came before you. Your hair is strong like Sojourner Truth. Your hair is strong like Rosa Parks. Your hair is strong like Josephine Baker, Ida B. Wells. And that's really how the poem Nappy came about. It just flowed from there.
That is so beautiful and powerful. I think that's a wonderful message for us to pass down to our children. And I think this is a wonderful segue into you introducing your piece. So please go right ahead and introduce it.
Well, listeners, we are going to hear Nappy. It's performed by myself, Cherise Carney-Nunez, and the music was written by Greg Hines from Hard Candy Records.
Excellent. Enjoy.
Little girl, I or naturally nappy. It's super abundantly nappy. It's super